when I became a YouTuber, I swear I never thought someone would use something against my kids and my family. Something happened 10 years ago.
In 2012, Damon Frye would post his first YouTube video, Lamborghini Ripping in Snow. It was heavily influenced by Ken Block and his Gymkhana series, where Ken would take his Subaru rally cars and perform controlled stunts. Damon saw the millions of views Ken's videos were getting and thought to himself, has anyone done this with a supercar? Now, the attraction to these videos came from the fact that he was driving people's poster car in a way that seemed crazy, and how could someone do such a thing to something so valuable? And this was Damon's secret recipe. Damon now runs Daily Driven Exotics with over 3.2 million subscribers and 843 million views. Damon was born on the 30th of January 1979 in Vancouver, Canada. From a young age, Damon was always focused on being an entrepreneur and running his own business. From the young age of 16, Damon would begin to involve himself with small multi-level marketing businesses such as Amway, selling another company's products.
So I started getting into some businesses as young as 16 years old. And some of the easiest ones to get into are what some people might know as multi-level marketing.
He stated he was never very successful, but he learned how to apply himself when it came to selling goods and services and ultimately helped develop his entrepreneur mindset. Later on in his 20s, he would become a father to his 2 children. Damon would quickly realize that he needed some sort of steady income to support his family. Now, for a while, Damon took a job at his parents' business in sales, where he would work at the motel and the RV park. He would go on to develop his people skills by learning to deal with customers, and soon after, he would make his move to Canada's largest furniture and electronics store, The Brick. Damon was happy with his newfound steadiness that his job at The Brick brought him and his family. However, he was still set on becoming a business owner. Eventually, Damon had saved up enough money to leave The Brick and attempt to pursue his own aspirations. So what did he do? During his time at The Brick, his sales manager's brother would be introduced to him by going out for drinks at bars. Damon quickly realised that this guy had a lot of money, and this caught his attention. After hanging out a few times, Damon learned that he ran his own business in online marketing and was making well over $500,000 a month sending emails to millions of people. Damon became obsessed with the idea that this guy was making so much money every month, and over the next 6 months, he would go on to tell Damon how to do it himself.
This is what I did. I worked in a furniture retail store. Through my sales manager, who had a half brother. We all went out for beers one night. We all got on really well. We became friends. I found out that he did online affiliate marketing. Through the course of 6 months and us wanting to hang out more, but me being stuck in a job and him having all this time freedom, he eventually said, leave working there, come work with me.
Damon would go on to acquire a mailing list of his own with millions of email addresses to send products to, and he would end up hiring a software developer to deal with the back-end side of the business. He would send templated emails to millions of people across the world with a list of products and pictures of what Damon was selling. Essentially, he was a glorified spammer, similar to the emails you might find in your junk box. He stated that he went from earning $7,500 Canadian a month at The Brick to making 6 figures a month selling products online via email marketing. Unfortunately for Damon, the government would become more and more aware of these spam emails and decided to put in place an anti-spam law. Even worse for Damon, the spam law that Canada had introduced was the strictest in the world, where Damon could receive anywhere from $1,000 to $5,000 per email sent. And it doesn't take a genius to figure out why that could be so bad. Imagine receiving a $5,000 fine times 9 million people. Now that's a lot of money.
Well, imagine a $5,000 fine for 9 times 9 million. I was like, okay, that's a deterrent.
He quickly realised that his email marketing business was going to suffer from this and decided to move his expertise over to Facebook, where he would run a successful business selling products and continue to make 6 figures a month. His lifelong dream was to own a Lamborghini, and in the years leading up to his purchase, he would go to the dealerships and sit in the cars just to keep his dream alive, until the day came where he would spend $155,000 on his Lamborghini Gallardo. He had scoured the internet for months to find the cheapest one he could find, and Damon was truly in love with the one that he had purchased. His grey Lamborghini Gallardo was the birthchild of his channel. All of the early content on his channel was focused around his car. After posting a few videos on the car, Damon had truly caught the YouTube bug, and he would go on to post regular videos. In March of 2013, just 4 months after creating his channel, he uploaded a video titled The Lamborghini WRC, featuring his grey Lamborghini off-roading in a forest. The video would go on to bring in millions of views and became Damon's first viral video. He had hired videographers to capture the footage whilst Damon was the one driving the car. At this point, he wasn't making any money off of YouTube as he wasn't a partner, but he would use this viral video to grow his channel, and eventually he would be accepted into YouTube's Creator Partner program, allowing him to start making money. However, his first paycheck from YouTube was only a couple $100, and considering the amount of views he had gotten and the money invested by hiring the videographers, Damon was at a turning point and questioning if it was even worth pursuing YouTube.
My first bit of money from YouTube, with even though I had a couple 100,000 views on a video, was only like a couple $100. So then, the business person in me is like, how do I sustain beating the shit out of a $150,000 car that, while I made those videos, sustained damage to the tune of like a few $1,000s, plus the videographers were a few $1,000s, and the video's return is like a couple $100. I'm like,
but he didn't give up. He would post random videos for 5 years and analyze which ones performed better than others until Damon had cracked the YouTube code. After a few videos, he was motivated more than ever and had reignited that flame inside him to continue making videos on a regular basis. Damon started the channel by himself, but over the years he would take on Dave Coulter as a producer for the channel. Dave would appear in videos during 2017 where he would be Damon's cameraman for the most part, but his commentary and back and forth with Damon made the videos more appealing to the viewers. Because of this, he would begin to feature in more and more of the videos and became a co-host of the channel and a chief operating officer in 2018 for the company. Together they've managed to grow the channel to become one of the most popular car channels on the platform. Now, Damon's channel is no doubt very successful. However, not everything has been such a smooth ride. Throughout the years, he's been involved in multiple cases of drama with other car YouTubers, most notably the 2019 Monterey Car Week drama with Edmund Mondi and Houston Croster, which resulted in threats being aimed at Damon's family. To summarise, Edmund performed a donut in the middle of an intersection surrounded by people, and was later on fined with a speeding ticket after he was parked for an hour. According to Edmund, Damon ran 3 blocks to where Edmund was getting his ticket and showed the footage to the cops. His speeding ticket then turned into a reckless driving charge, which ended in Edmund's car being impounded and spending a night in jail. During the time when Edmund was being arrested, a video was captured where Damon and Houston were seen arguing, also blaming Damon as the reason to why Edmund was being arrested. However, it was clear to see that Damon had no reason to show the footage, and there were multiple videos of Edmund performing the donut already online for everyone to see, including the cops. Eventually, a screenshot was posted by an anonymous user, which some people believe were affiliated with Houston and Edmund. The screenshot listed charges on Damon from 2009 for battery and domestic violence. This led to fans of Houston and Edmund to go ahead and send messages to Damon's wife and kids, accusing Damon of abusing their mother. Damon posted an emotional video clarifying what had happened in 2009, confirming that the woman at the time wasn't Damon's current wife and why him and his girlfriend were arrested that night.
I own it. Went to Vegas, 30th birthday, had a crazy time. And my girlfriend at the time, who's not my wife right now, and I got in an argument. We ended up back in the room, and I ended up with a vase over my head, which split my head open. And security and the police came, and the both of us went to jail for the night because of the argument and what she said and what I said. And in the end, I didn't press any charges on her, and she said that I didn't do anything to her. And so all the charges got dropped. However, it's public record.
No matter what had happened between the three of them, it's never okay to go after someone's family. Nevertheless, Damon and Dave still upload 2 to 4 times a week, showing their supercar lifestyle with updates on their current car builds, road trips, and future plans for the DDE brand. They show no signs of stopping and are truly dedicated to the YouTube grind, doing the thing they love. Be sure to check out my previous video on the UK's biggest car wrapping brand, Yanamize, and be sure to like and subscribe to the video as it really helps me out. Thanks for watching.